Hello everyone, very good evening. We are here at GWC Academy. I am Uma Peri, founder of Golden Women Club. As you are already aware of our Golden Women, veenapuppala, she is a graphologist and mind coach. She is here to take a session about mind map, which is very essential these days to balance our work and life. So, hello Veena, very good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me and great evening.
So let our viewers know what we are going to do today on live. So what they are expected out of this show.
Yeah, sure. So this particular session is more about a mindset. You may be any sort of thing. So the main thing we need to consider and important is how your mindset is. Because if you go a little bit deeper, whatever the life you have today, like if you listen this particular life, that decision what you've made is completely depends upon the subconscious pattern what you have. So your life is group of decisions what you make. So
Okay.
it is directly connected to the thing how you gonna think. That means the mindset is the only thing which gonna drive your life. So that is the concept I'm going to discuss today. I recommend everyone take pen and paper and note on all the points. It will be very
If
interesting
that is
because
the
we're
case,
going to
I
do.
am. If that is the case, I am the one who has to take the pen. I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to share my screen now. You people are, let me
Sure.
know if you're able to see my screen. You can just give me a
Yeah.
reply with a big thumbs up and all. So yeah, let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Not yet.
hmm So I hope now you're able to see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So before going ahead, I would really thank Uma Garu for giving me this opportunity, and the way she is doing the work is really awesome. Like the club itself is like a treasure, I can say. So in
Thank
this particular, yeah, in this particular
you.
session, I'm going to have a sequence of the sessions which help you to understand yourself in a better way. It's directly reflect on the work what you do. It's directly reflect on the relationship, how to improve that, and how to lead a quality lifestyle. As I mentioned
Okay.
before in the intro piece, I'm a graphologist and mind coach where I just do a handwriting analysis as well as I just like to analyze the things which is related to mindset. So today's session is about mindset because I strongly believe it's very important to start with mindset. It's just like a fresh page for me. If you understand about yourself in a better way, you can do whatever you want. Yes, of course, you do have challenges, you do have painful situations. Still, you can be more productive. You can lead a successful lifestyle. So, first, if you want to do something, especially this particular group is for the women who want to do something out of from their life. Just question yourself: what's really stopping you? Top three things. So, if you ask me that question, I'm not. I feel internally in my head like uh, I'm not good at cooking. So that's the first thing which really bothers me because uh, married woman and having a kid, and if you're not good at cooking, it's not good to be like a mother. So many things gonna happen in the head. And the second thing which really bothers me is like I'm little bit a deep thinker. I just think a lot. So the third thing is like I really feel emotional towards something. So these are the three big things which really stopping me from the goals whatever I want to achieve. So how I got to know what are the my three top things because I just analyzed myself a lot. So to replacement, I can hire a maid to cook and I can do some sort of systematic approach for the thinking process as well. So I just categorized my three challenges and I just found my three solutions. For this thing, we need to go to a specific pattern, and that particular pattern I'm going to reveal today. So just write down your three things which is stopping you. That may be anything. So recently, whenever I'm just speaking with some of the people, some are suffering with the illness, some are suffering with their own issues. So you can just pick your 3 big things which is stopping you. So let me know in the comment section what are the 3 big things is really stopping you. Let me check that. So this is about me. I'm a graphologist and mind coach, CEO of Multearts. Multearts is a company where we usually train multiple types of courses over there. And I just quit my job to train young minds to get skill development using graphology. So I just love analyze mindsets. So this is about Multearts. So whenever I'm going to start any session, I prefer to have a code of moral for individual. So this code of moral help you to, do the things in a better way. This means this code of moral protect you from you. Let me give an example. If you want to do something consistently, our energy is very limited thing. Okay. So if you want to do a task which is important to you, you need energy. If you are using that energy for irrelevant things, which may be what dress you want to wear today, which may be what you want to cook today, which may be what they are thinking about you or speaking about you, all these type of things. Obviously, your energy will be over at that point of time. If you want to make something really productive, you don't have energy to do. This is common for everyone. Okay. So this code of moral, you need to have clarity where you need to put your energy, and you'll always think in a mindset of growth, not in a competitive mindset. You need to think abundance is outside. You have a broad sort of audience that's help you to grow, and you need to be committed. So if you're not good to do something, let me give an example here. So there is a famous swimmer. So he always do the only thing like get up and swim and sleep. That's it. He don't do anything else like sleeping, taking his diet and swimming. So he just practiced lots of time for the Olympics. So whenever he practiced, unfortunately before the Olympic Games, he just got fractured. Still, he used to wake up. He can't swim because the fracture is for the hand. So still, he just waked up and went to the swimming pool. He just done practice with the legs. How can he do a movements and all? So why I'm saying this thing, all athletics, whoever do something great in their life, they are always committed. No matter what, you need to do it. You have your own excuses for sure, but still you need to do it. Still you have a bad day, at least you need to show off. You need to start something, you need to do something. It may not be a great day, still do. Discipline. So this the discipline is the biggest, what I want to say, uh, biggest thing which gonna change your life if you follow this. So always, whenever I done a lots of research on motivation, so many people look for the motivation. They always see what's motivate me, what I want to do today, all these things. So trust me, motivation is like a warm bath. It don't stay for so much time. It's very limited version. So it will be in a limited time period. After that, motivation go off. So the only thing can drive you to your goals is discipline. Discipline will really help you. So you need to stick to the things, and I'm gonna help you how you need to add this type of flavors into your life where you can transform yourself as a person. And always remember that if you are listening this particular video, it may be a live, it may be a recorded version. I strongly believe you want to change something in your life. If you are just listening, if you're listening something good, your brain triggers a very good hormones in your head. You feel so high, you feel you want to do something in your life like that. Later on it will go off. And knowing not doing equals to not knowing. There is no use of knowing if you know still you're not implementing the things. There is no use of knowing it. So I recommend you people to take notes and strictly sit yourself, and I'm going to help you how you need to track, because the concept today I'm going to cover is mindset and tracking. Okay, and I recommend you people to add these qualities, like having a clarity why you're doing this, what you're doing is like that, and how you can think in a growth perspective. The commitment is one of the biggest asset which help you to drive yourself. The discipline, anything gonna happen, you need to stick to the things what you want to do. You can't divert and you can't skip. So you're gonna transform yourself as a person. Trust me, the person who is sitting in front of you and speaking, I'm not the same person who was there before. It changed me because of adding core of moral into my life. And the pattern of thinking also changed. So everything gonna change if you wanna implement this. So now check your mindset first. Before going ahead, first we need to check ourselves. What exactly you have in your head. Understand the baggages. So before we used to have physical and mental baggages, right now we have digital baggage as well. Like being so much into social media, searching so many things on the YouTube, which is very relevant to you, and so many unwanted, pics, so many unwanted documents, which is not so relevant to you. Just putting and hang on phone, so that drives you into mess. Trust me, I can give you an example here. So how our brain works exactly? Let's say you just wake up, you just wake up in the morning. You just had idli, then dosa, then puri, then biryani, then tea, then coke, then ice cream. Then later on you just went to the kat bhaji, then pani puri, and you just drank a water. What happened? What happened to your stomach? I don't know. Maybe you went to the hospital, or stomach gonna upset, or some bad thing gonna happen. So the same phenomena for your brain as well. It's most important what is the baggages you have in your head. You have like anger, guilt, fear, depression, you're gonna drive into nowhere. So I have been there, I was into fear, I was into anger, I was into depression, I was into everything shit what I want to be. Then I understood it's not a good place to be for anyone. Maybe it's not a good place to be. You can trust me on these lines. It's so horrible, so miserable, and we feel like life is so pointless. So that's why I recommend you people just check what is the thing you have in your head. So this is one most important thing you need to start with. Understand the baggage, whatever you have in your head. That's help you. So you have what is the thinking pattern you have whenever you are alone? Are you happy about your life, or are you thinking about, oh my god, my life is so bad? How you're thinking? So your thinking pattern is directly proportional to baggages what you have in your head. If you have negative baggages, obviously you'll get a negative thoughts. So if you are a combination of negative thoughts, you're gonna get a negative results. That's why you'll always have a problem to problem approach, which end up with nothing. So I recommend check yourself what is the baggage you have in your head. That's really help you. Okay, just give me a big thumbs up if you understood the baggage concept. Let me check. Hope you're able to listen me, see me. If not, I'm just speaking with myself. So you can just chat with me, and I can reply all the things whatever you have in your head. And so if you go a little bit deeper about the concept of subconscious patterns, trust me, this is the analysis I done very recently. Our brain really don't like to do conscious things. Our brain really like to do automation things. Just imagine driving a bike in a conscious mode. Initially, whenever you are learning a bike, you drive a bike in a conscious mode. You should be considered with the more fear, more consciousness. You feel so stressed before taking the bike itself. So whenever you are habituated to the driving, eventually you don't want to think. It's a more automation process. Just sit, just down, just go on like that. Our brain really loves to do that. More automation, more subconscious work. All the subconscious work depends upon the things what you are feeding into your brain. We have three categories in our brain, which is ego, superego, and id. Okay, ego means what you show outside, which is more conscious, the behavior. So id is like, you just want to do what you love, no matter what. Means you want to jump here, you want to jump, you want to dance now, you want to dance. You want to follow any sort of rules. That is like id. So the super ego, which helps you to understand, you are just outside, you have an image, so you need to sit in a proper way, and you can't misbehave to others. All these things, these rules and regulations, the society things gonna tell by the super ego. So there will be always a fight in between id and super ego, which is more of conscious and unconscious and subconscious thing. So the conscious thing, you'll just make a decision what you want to do, then you'll do. So always, the people who are matured enough, they always control their mind. Controlling mind in sense, if your mind is guiding something, my mind is asking me to take the rest, but I'm controlling it and I'm sitting here and I'm just taking this session because it gonna help someone, right? And you're gonna know me. So you need to have a specific pattern why you are doing that. And if you're controlling your mindset, your emotions especially, definitely you can lead a quality of lifestyle. So this is more interlinked, and I'm just speaking a little high ends. If you're getting any questions, I'm going to answer the questions at the end point. You can just note down all the questions. Okay. So this is the stuff what going to happen. Conscious is more confused. What I want to do. These are that so much confusion. Subconscious is more of logics. It always stands for the logics. Unconscious is no reasons at all. Just want to do what they want to do. And this is one of the image which reflects what is what, superego concept and all. So if you observe deeply here, if you are thinking something, that came from your logical mind, if you're feeling something that came from your emotional part, what you do is a behavior. It may be what you think, it may be what you feel. Majority people always think of instant gratification, means quickly they need to see the results. They don't have a long term thinking, they don't see the vision. So many majority people can't see the vision. I really don't know how many people understanding this concept. If you are able to understand this concept, whatever I'm saying today, the thinking pattern will change for sure. Okay, so the behavior, right now I'm behaving. So the behavior is coming from my thinking part, because all the information whatever I'm sharing here is in my thinking process. So immediately I'm just switching my head and I don't want to take this session like that. If I'm saying like that, all that thing is coming from the feeling part. So what exactly happen in any human brain? In our human brain, we have a part called amygdala. Okay, so if I'm saying something in a rude way, in a polite way, whatever it may be, if you hurt of that, if you feel happy of that, if you feel anger of that, any sort of emotion, stress is also emotion, your amygdala start functioning and stop a process of logical thinking. That's why in Telugu there is a saying, if you are in a happy, if you are in a sad mood, don't give any promise because you can't stand on that. తెలుగులో మీరు ఆనందంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు, కోపంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎలాంటి ప్రామిసెస్ చేయకండి, ఎందుకంటే మీరు అవి చేయలేరు. Okay, because all the things whatever you're going to speak at that point of time, it's more of coming from the emotion. If the emotion is off, it's gone. You can't do that in reality. Reality is so painful, and you need to have so much commitment and discipline to do something in a great way. Okay, so even the motivation is also an emotion. That's why, so if you're listening this, you feel motivated today, start being tomorrow, day after tomorrow you'll quit, because you are the driver, not like petrol for the car. It's a fuel. You need to use like a booster for the rocket. You need to have your own fuel which helps you to drive your goals. That can be only discipline. Okay. So just think about yourself. What really functioning in your head? Are you an emotional person or a logical person? I recommend having a 70 and 30 combo. 70% of the logics, 30% of the emotions, which will be a good combination, I strongly believe in. So we need to have emotions, attachment to the family, showing a sort of positive emotions out and attachment to the clients, whatever we have in a form of a good emotions. So it's need to be there. That's where we can balance. But if you're driving with entirely emotions, that really damage you a lot. I was there, thinking a lot in a negative chain reaction mode and how my life gonna be, how the things gonna happen. That drives us to in a different mode, which is a worrying zone. Thinking and worrying is a two different things. So many people don't understand that. Thinking means we're thinking to get some productive results. Worrying means we're thinking into a problem approach where you don't get anything out of it. You're gonna get that is depression, stress, all these factors. So many people, so many women's, if I observe, they are into more of worrying zone. They always have a victim tag in the hand. They're always thinking in a worrying zone. And I strongly agree, so many women are victims because of the tradition what we have. Even if you're super success in your career, still you need to take a household activities that will be added burden to the women. And taking care of the kid, definitely that will be energy consuming factor. So you need to balance all the things. I just seen so many situations and scenarios like the mothers are not able to cope up with the work, with the kids and with the family responsibilities. They're simply beating the kids. So that's not a good way to be. I really don't recommend that. So if you're feeling, if you're in that zone, I recommend you to hire someone for the cooking and take caring of your household activities so that you can focus on your kids as well as your work. And trust me, because of the nature thing, women is the only person who need to take care more of the kids and the household activities. That's how we just came up with. And I strongly believe it need to be changed because uh, load need to be shared equally so that women also can achieve great things in their life. And then, I mean, only women need not to be a sacrificing factor if they want to opt something related to a family extension or household things. So I hope this gonna happen. But if you are still in that position, just cope up yourself. Just analyze how you're gonna fix the issues, whatever you have. Just understand which makes you more happy. If you are happy with being a woman who can take care household activities and the kid, then you can do that. But if you're not happy with that work, you want to do something out of your life, or you're a kind of person like ambitious person, you want to do something on your career, then you need to fix these two things because time is the only asset you have. If you're just consuming all your time into the thing like household activities, cooking 3 to 4 times a day and clean the vessels and cleaning the clothes, you don't have time. Trust me. Still, if you're able to pull your time, you feel so stressed. I was there. That's why I'm saying so clearly. So analyze yourself whether you are an emotional person or logical person. I do have a test in veenapuppala channel. You can just go and explore over there. That is a very good personality test which help you to understand yourself in a better way. I think so. This Mays-Berg test. There will be. I just explained how you need to check all those things that help you to understand whether you are a logical person or emotional person. Okay. So once you're getting understood, the second thing you need to do is you need to fix yourself. You need to rework. There is no other way. You can't expect different results by being the same person. I hope you understood this line. If you want different results, definitely you need to change yourself. If you're being the same person and asking nature or God to give me a better life or better results, that never gonna happen. You need to change first. You need to change the thinking pattern, whatever you have. That's really help you a lot. That's why before changing, you need to know what you have in your head. so that you can understand what you have in your head. Then you can start working on that. Okay. So yeah, this is the some of the tips I'm gonna give. Affirmations will really help you. I do have a book. Let me show you that book. I have so many books. I usually write the goals. So I just write down what I want to do, like this. I hope you're able to see my book. So I just write down what are the things I want to do, and I just focus on those things only. And I do believe in affirmations. Affirmations will help you to cope up yourself in a positive way. So instead of having a negative sequence of the thoughts, negative sequence of the feelings, if you have affirmations, which will help you to relax yourself and also help you to focus more on a positive things. If you are in a positive mode, that's really help you to get a better and better person. Okay, you can heal yourself through the affirmations. It's a good thing to have. So these are a bunch of affirmations. You can just browse on the Google. You'll get affirmations like let me read it. Let me read for you people. Um, I can do hard things. That's one of the affirmations. Um, I try new things. If you're getting something wrong, you can try new things. I can learn anything. These are like affirmations, just saying yourself in a stronger way. Let me give an example here. So, what happened whenever you go to the temple? Okay, what you will do whenever you go to the temple, masjid, church, whatever the a traditional place it may be. What you will do, you just stand in front of the God and just close your eyes and ask strongly, God, I need this. I need to have a happy lifestyle. I need to have growth in my company. I need to have good house. All this blah blah things, right? So what happened exactly in your head? You are strongly creating a will in your head. Then your wish gonna convert it as a will, and your brain automatically start working on it because you're saying it so strongly with an open heart, with an open mind in front of the God. So that's why, because of the pattern of the temple thing, what happened? You are exactly saying the things in a very strong way. Your brain feels so relaxed. You are feeling in your head that you just said to the God, and God gonna do that like that. But exactly what the phenomena happening in your head, you're just fixing the things in your head. These are the list of the things I want in my life. Eventually, you are the person who's going to achieve that. So the affirmations also works in the same pattern, just like standing in front of the God and asking something, whatever you want. I hope you just connected to this line. Okay. So have affirmations, write down affirmations frequently, which helps you to have a better lifestyle. I'm not saying you don't get any challenges, you don't get any painful situations. It's gonna be there, but you know how to overcome it. Life is a combination of challenges. You'll get a challenge, you need to solve, then challenge, then solve. Fixing bunch of challenges, bunch of problems, which makes you more satisfied. This is a life. I need to enjoy the process. It may be up, it may be down. Eventually, the curve gonna be up and down. You don't have a straight line in any life. Everyone has their own challenges. Don't think you're the only person who is suffering in the entire world. No, it's not like that. You're thinking like that in your head. So if you do some research and some analysis, you need to have gratitude for sure whatever you have today. So many people are really literally suffering for so many things. They don't even have the basic needs. So you need to have a gratitude and you need to have a thankful nature for whatever you have. And affirmations will really help you. And just analyze what is the thinking pattern you have, whether you're a feeling emotional person or a logical person. Fix that. Okay. If it is a professional work, you need to be more logical. That's help you to grow. If someone is cheating on you on your own company, you should not consider that so much. It's gonna happen with people. People will cheat. Accept that, ignore it, move on. Okay. So affirmations is just like feeding your brain. I just mentioned in the example before, eating up so much mess, so many things into your stomach will be messed up. Putting so much unwanted negative packages into your head gonna mess up. So affirmations is just like a healthy diet to your brain. So just this is one of the reworking technique. Just focused, just feel like you're worth enough and be thankful for whatever you have right now. And always look forward to have a growth. Think that abundance is outside waiting for you. Don't have a scarcity mindset. Okay, so be strong. That's really help you in all situations. I hope you were able to cope up with the content, whatever I'm sharing here. I'm gonna take all the questions at the end. You can ask me all the questions, whatever you have. So this is the one of the beautiful technique I just learned from the Sam Robbins. He's just a coach. I really follow him a lot. Even you can follow him. His name is Sam Robbins. Okay. So this is a 7 days tracker. 7 days tracker means today we are going to know about the 7 days tracker from tomorrow. From tomorrow, the time you woke up, you just need to write hourly what you are doing. So this is a very good exercise. Okay, you need to write down every hourly. Take a book like this. Write down what you're doing. Just like thinking 1 hour. What you just spend only for thinking 1 hour. You need to write thinking on what topic you just happen the thinking process. Just write down that. So this tracking need to be note down once you wake up. So let's say I just sleep by 11:30, like 12. I just wake up by 8. 12 to 8, I'll just sleep for 8 hours for sure. So I need to write down 12 to 8, sleep. Later on, what I'll do, just 8 to 9, I'll just brush up and do all the things, whatever the personal things. Then around 10, I'll just start my work. You need to write down 10 to 12, what you've done exactly. Like 10 to 11. You need to track your day like hourly base. Only the piece you should not to work on hourly base is the sleeping time. Let's say you're just browsing on the net. You need to write down browsing on the net for what you're browsing. You're just browsing for just sake of browsing, or if you're just feeling that if you're working, you need to write down all that for 7 days. Trust me, after 7 days, you understood very well time you're exactly putting, wherever time is really going. If you're blaming you don't have time, this tracker will help you whatever exactly doing on regularly. So after analyzing this 7 days tracker, I'm looking forward to have a follow-up sessions in GWC. So let me share the piece of content what I'm going to share later on. I'm going to share a topic called time management, stress management, memory management, handwriting analysis, freedom, types of work, behavior, money management, self-talk, stage of change, relaxation technique, what is the life is all about, dependent, have to enjoy life. What if you're giving more excuses? How you need to deal with relationship? How you need to deal with if you are in a pain? How an entrepreneur need to think? What is a happiness, a passion, working woman mindset? It's how you need to deal with yourself, listening skills, personality development, and also communication, how you need to communicate, strength and weakness, how to build your confidence, focus and concentration, dealing with difficult people. So these are the concepts I usually cover. I said like I'm a mind coach. I just deal with all these topics. So based upon the audience, I'll just change the content what I'm going to share. I'll just deal with 14 above students to maybe 50, 60 plus age is also there in my student, like 60 years old person, also my student. So based upon the age and based upon the situation I just shared. So this particular session is especially for the women. What I want to share, one thing is women is so powerful. I can say instead of women, we people are like superwomen. We need to take care of house, kids, and work if you are working. I know it will be so stressful. I know we're gonna have more emotional baggages. Some of the issues are there. We just just cover under the mat. We don't want to discuss about that. We do have those situations in the home, but I recommend you people to deal the things with a logical mind instead of having emotional baggage. And if you are put your time. So before going ahead, winding up the session, I just want to share a small story. So there was a woman. She's very strong, and she was more into education side. But she just born on a family where they don't even know about the education. She was a 10th first, and she just decided to she just need to go to the home and tell to the parents that like she want to become a pilots, psychologists, like that. Whenever she went to the home, the parents settled a marriage for her. She don't have any reason, so she said yes. But she told like, I want to study like that. The parents told like, you can do that later on like that. She believed in that and committed the marriage. The things are not really good after marriage. Even though she joined in the degree, she just got pregnancy. So unfortunately, she just in that situation she really need to drop out from the degree. She dropped out. She just sacrificed all the dreams, whatever she has. Later on, what happened? She just went to the parents and told she was like pregnant and all. The parents told like very simple way, no, nothing gonna happen. You can just gonna continue once you are just having a baby like that. But the reality is not so true. Mother can't go to there will be a feeding process, there will be so many things, and we need to really take care of the kid. We can't ignore anything because that will be at most important work for the woman if she is having a baby. So slowly she understood she not gonna make it, and she just came up with a baby. So everything whatever she want to put, she just kept for that particular girl. Everyone used to ask, you need to have one more child like that, but she always said she will be the one. She is my boy and she is my girl. She just dedicated her life to her girl, and all the degrees she missed, she done. She just encouraged her child like anything. She just went to the abroad and she read a lot. But unfortunately, the woman who has so much ambitious, she just left her life in middle because of the depression. What? Because she is not able to do the things what she want to do. I don't want to be any woman in that situation. If you are happy with household work, I'm very happy. If you are not, just fix it and do whatever you want. Because
Definitely,
it's not
this is not really good. First, you need to analyze what you actually need and get help to attain that. That's what I always tell our members also. If you're really not interested to work and you are happy with your life as a housewife, well and good. We also appreciate that. But if you want to do something in life, and if you want to work or do business or want to be an entrepreneur, make a goal and we are there to help you. We have
yeah,
mentors, we have established entrepreneurs, we have business women, and we have professionals. So one or the other way we can talk and we can, find out one solution.
true. That's the end point I'm going to give. That's why the Golden Women Club will help you to reach the goals, whatever you have. So be conscious if you are really stuck. There are so many places where you're going to get help. Fix the
Yes.
things and give your best. So track
Yeah.
yourself for 7 days. I hope I just gave enough
So
information.
I really love the presentation, Veena, how you have presented, how you put up the issues, few points. People think of me as a groomed and, well settled and established. But after your session, even a few points, I, I took few notes, I can show you. See, don't worry, my handwriting is really bad here. So I just scribbled few points. Uh, what I'm feeling these days is, as all of you know, I'm having a 2-year-old son, running my business as well as this club and other pageantry activities. So what I'm feeling is the day is still having 24 hours, or it has cut down to 18 or 16 hours. So this kind of issues we are all facing. So yeah, this 7-day tracker, I'm really gonna try it and I will do. And friends, please, you also do try this 7-day tracker. And after 7 days, I'm gonna check out all the comments on YouTube, Facebook, and all the channels where this live is going on. Do comment what you have been doing for the 7 days and where you're wasting your time. This is really a good thing because time is so precious. We can earn money now or later. So
True.
anything we can re-earn, but time is only one thing we cannot re-earn because it is once gone is gone. There are
Yeah.
olden days are golden days, But no, future is more good and present is more diamond. So let us work and reassure ourselves to be more successful. So I have a few points scribbled out of the session, Veena. I would like to, ask few questions. So this is
Sure.
obviously everything about scheduling and rescheduling.
Yeah.
So first, I would like to ask all of you to figure out what you wanna be. That is very important. If you want to be a pilot and you are doing a medicine, that is not you are when you are not happy, you cannot prosper. First of all, you should be happy and you should be satisfied in the life and the resources and the assets what you are having. So for that, I would like to ask you all to make a note of three things. One is what you want to be, and the second thing is what skills you have. Okay, I want to be a doctor and I'm really afraid of touching the cockroach and the lizard. So I cannot do this bisection, trisection, or whatever they ask me to keep the lizards on the table and do examine. So that I want to be a doctor, but I cannot because my skill set is not matching. So this is also an important thing when you plan your career or wherever you want to be and whatever you want to be, you need to analyze your skills and assets. What are your assets? With your assets, with the support you get, will you be able to achieve that? Or rework on the assets and skill set. So if I want to be a doctor, I should have overcome the fear of touching that lizards and frogs. So I couldn't. So I have joined engineering and I have done my computer science engineering and stuck with these electronics and computers, whatever the gadgets. Still, I'm happy with my life because I made my mind. So recently, I have seen one movie or series. I'm not sure. There is this concept called there is a gland. I think pituitary gland. I guess. So if you want to be young, the gland should be happy. It will send signals to the brain. Am I correct, Veena?
Yeah, true.
So soul satisfaction is very very important in our lives. Whatever you have, if you want to eat a pizza, but you got this bitter gourd on your plate, still you should accept and happily eat it. Then your pituitary gland won't be affected and you'll still be young even after 60 or 70. So this is one tip I got from a near dear friend. So I'm sharing it on live. So let's see how it works. Even I don't know. It is just a theory, maybe. So end of the day, the thing is you have to be happy. Happiness is the key to everything. So
Yeah,
let
true.
us do a 7 days tracker and do not forget to comment the 7 days tracker what you have been doing majority of your time, because we will reschedule our sessions according to your comments, according to your feedbacks. Do not forget to comment your 7 days tracker so that our Veena can help you all to attain whatever your goals are, or whatever mindsets you are carrying, so we can work together, we all together, we grow together.
Yeah. So any questions, you can just comment on the comment section. Later on, if I'm taking any sessions, I can answer that. Very good session, Veena and Uma. Thank
Thank you,
you,
Madhuri.
Malia. Very impressive.
Very impressive. Hi, Kirti. So
So,
this Facebook user things are, I think, from our Golden Women group. As this is the closed group, it won't show the names. If there are any women who wanted to join us, you can join us on our Facebook group, Golden Women Club GWC. Thank you, Usha Soumya. Hi, Aparna.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Hi, Gayatri. And Acha, many of our friends are have watched, many of our members. So this is the session for today. So if you have any queries or anything, there is a scrolling down the screen. You can contact Multearts for any kind of information about courses, arts courses. They have multi-tech also. They're dealing technical courses, workshops, and tuitions, everything virtually they are doing as of now, if I'm not wrong. Veena, are you taking physical courses also? Did you
No,
resume?
no. Only it's more of virtual. So our company is a virtual company.
Okay.
Everything is online.
So please do contact Veena for
Looking
any kind of
forward
courses.
to some later. Have a nice day. Thank you, Madhvika.
Thank you, Madhvi. Even we are so excited about this 7 day tracker. Soon we gonna do one session on this.
Sure, we can go so deeper.
Yes.
So thanks a lot for the opportunity, the team GWC and Magaru, especially because she's so coordinating. To be very straight, today I'm not really willing to take the session, but the words she gave me was, it just works. Don't think if you have any problems and all. So before the 15 minutes of this session, I have migraine. I'm not able to see the screen at all. Just within a 15 minutes, I just pushed myself. Then the headache also gone. I'm very happy. It's just gone like that.
See, your pituitary gland is happy and
Happy.
satisfied.
Yeah, I love to share information. So that's why my brain always pushed to that zone. I understood what I'm good at. So these analysis will really help you, whether you're an emotional person as well as the Umagaru said. You need to know the skill set, what you're gonna good at. That's really matters a lot.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for the opportunity, and I can see the vision of yours, like associating a bunch of women, and you're really doing a very great work. I would
Oh,
really consider you as a great inspiration, and you
oh,
know that
thank
we
you.
are in a
Thank you, Veena.
uh,
Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice evening. Signing off. Thank you.
yeah, bye.